Welcome to the Way We See It podcast.
where we talk about politics, social justice, and culture.
I'm Tati,
And I'm Ariana.
and we are your host of this podcast. Welcome, everybody. I don't even know what to say. This is our 50th episode. Woo! Go crazy! Go stupid! You know what audio I'm talking about? Go crazy! Ah! Go stupid! Ah!
No.
You've never seen that? Oh my god! But yeah, guys, it's our 50th episode. It's a free talk episode on top of that, so we're just gonna be talking about whatever. But because it's our 50th episode, we got our cake with our 50. You can't really see it, but
Red velvet cake.
And we got the sparkling
Rosé.
And then we got canvases to do, a paint and sip. Not alcoholic, obviously, because I'm underage. And on our right here, you can't see it, but it's Bob Ross. And we're going to try to copy Bob Ross this week. Do you want to say anything?
I guess we could do a cheers before we begin our painting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy the fact that we put out 50 episodes in a year and a half, right?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
It's been an incredible journey, definitely a learning experience. Definitely a lot of work, but it's something that we like, and it brings us together, and we learn a lot from each other, and we've grown closer, like we became a lot closer this past year and a half. And yeah, like I'm excited to see like where this platform will take us, and I'm proud of us, like where we are, like in the podcast and in our lives, like where we are at individually.
Oh my god, Ariana, you trying to make me cry? Because it's working.
Yeah, we're really both like hardworking women, and I'm excited to see like how like everything will work out in the future for us. So yeah,
wow.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Salud.
Salud.
That was beautiful. Did you that was just spontaneous. Oh wow, that actually tastes really good.
Yeah, I didn't plan that. That was like spontaneous.
Wow. Ariana just held it all in, but she knows like her feelings. Like you're always sure about your feelings for the most part, right? I feel like you're never too indecisive. But I don't know what I want to say. I just want to thank everybody that's ever supported us one way or another. Those that listen to our episodes every week. Shout out to you. And just people that have reposted us, people that like our content, people that even suggest things to do, like talk about in general also. Like we appreciate your feedback, we appreciate your support, and it means a lot that we're even here, like, still a year and a half. Like I didn't even do my own YouTube channel for a year and a half. I did it for 3 months, so the fact that I'm still here committed to this means a lot. Like to me, because like Ariana said, like we've grown closer, my accent coming out. we've grown closer since we started the podcast, because like that's something that always comes to mind. Like we were just strangers when we started it, and we just had that one thing in common.
Yeah.
And then now we've formed this friendship, this bond, and then we've been able to put that into our podcast and our work. And it really has been a lot of work, because look, we made a website. We do the research documents, we edit, like we do so much, and especially kudos to Ariana, because there's been points where she literally does everything, and I'm just there like oh my god, she just knows what she's doing all the time. And she was doing the Instagram, she was doing the resources on the website, she was doing the documents sometimes, and like we would split half of it. And then even now, like editing the videos, like good job, Bobby.
Thank you for the work you do too, because honestly, like I feel like this season the work has been divided more, but this season I definitely have pulled back on the trying to like post on social media and the website and stuff. It's been hard, but what's consistent is the episodes. So
yeah, literally Like, I was thinking that on the way here too. Like, we haven't necessarily been on our website. We haven't posted that much on our Instagram account besides our weekly episodes. But that's just because we're going through a lot in our life right now. Like, Ariana is busy every single day. Me too. I'm working and then having school. So I know maybe by next semester things will be maybe a bit lighter. I'm at least for me. So like I'll be able to have your back at least for the days you can't do anything. But yeah, it's just like that compromise. Companionship. Is that a good word to use? Yeah. Yeah, companionship. And I'm just happy that we've been able to like make this work all this time too, because we be tired. I'm tired right now.
Me too. I took a nap because I wasn't able to function right now.
Yeah. I should have taken a nap, but it's okay. We're gonna party. And so, yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say. And, you know, like, hopefully we're able to continue this podcast for another year and longer, you know? So, thank you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit that bell button down below so you get notified every week for our episodes. And if you're trying to recommend us for someone who isn't listening to our podcast but you feel like they will like us, just tell them to search us up on Google at The Way We See It, and you can find us there in our episodes. So yeah, we're gonna get into it now.
Okay, so what do we do?
I don't know. Like,
Tati's the artist, y'all. I'm just like
no, I've done a Bob Ross painting before and it was so hard. I hate it so much. It's in my room hanging on the wall. I don't like it. But this video that we're copying, you can go to Google. It's on Bob Ross's channel. It's Bob Ross, Peaceful Reflections, Season 15, Episode 4. And this was released in 2016. So we're going to try and copy the picture. And also talk in the process. Which, by the way, while I do this, do you want to talk about Travis Scott thing?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Bob Ross is here speaking. We're going to talk and try to do what Bob Ross does.
Okay, what colors we need?
Okay, definitely white. I see white and yellow.
As you're getting the paint ready,
go ahead.
I'm going to talk about Astro World.
Astro World.
So I wake up Saturday morning because I went to sleep early last Friday. And my mom sends me an article about what happened at Astro World.
She sent you an article?
Yeah. Okay. And I read it and I was like, this is wild. Basically the article wasn't anything like, it didn't say any like real like details. It just said that 8 people have died at Travis Scott concert. And this and that. And then after that, like I started seeing videos, like people's posts that were actually at the concert, etc. Yeah. And like I was like, this is wild. Like a video that I saw was like of everybody like
so make
coming
sure
in.
That you don't mind getting your shirt dirty, because are you sure that you don't mind getting your shirt dirty?
Yes. Should I get an apron?
An apron. No, just in case, because I know when I painted before with somebody, they got dirty. But okay.
Yeah, when I saw that video of everyone like coming in, like when everyone was checking in, whatever they call it at concerts, and they ran through them gates.
Oh yeah, I'm like, what kind of security?
Savages, literally savages. Like, what is going on? And like they took down the whole gate, and then you see people like piling up, and people running over on top of them. I'm like, where is
on top of them?
Yeah.
What?
I'm like, where is humanity?
Humanity, that is.
And yeah, like I saw videos of people dancing on top of the ambulance, trying to like get people out.
I saw that
like,
video.
Like there's a lot of stuff, and it's really unfortunate that the 9 people is now, because there was somebody recently that passed away due to injuries.
Was it that the 9-year-old kid?
No, it was a 22-year-old girl.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I just can't even imagine going to a concert to have fun and then not being able to make it out alive.
I was gonna get my boyfriend concert tickets to go see Playboi Carti in Madison Square Garden, but after that, I was like, and I know.
But there's seats there. It's not like.
No, but then they still have the mosh pits.
Oh.
Just like all the rappers, they always have like a mosh pit. Like the floor section is always the
and
mosh.
that's the one he wants.
And that's where they're always jumping and everything.
That's what he wants, the mosh pit area.
I mean, yeah. And I was like, no. And he was like, well, he was like, if you can't handle it, you can't go there. And I was just like, it's not me. I'm talking about in general. Like, it's dangerous. I don't want to know that like something happened to you. And I know a bunch of artists now that are having their concerts are gonna be like, make sure they're breathing, like checking up on their fans, as they should. But I feel like the whole Travis Scott incident definitely has a lot of artists scared because he's facing a lot of lawsuits. You know, and like this, I also want to get this across. It's not that we're becoming a podcast where we gossip about famous people. That's not what we're doing. It's just the principle of humanity in the situation and how things could have been handled better. And the possibility of these people's lives like actually being saved, or like everybody's safety should have been guaranteed to begin with. So like I don't really know. I haven't really looked that much into it. That's why I haven't really been able to form my full opinion on it, but I definitely do think, based off some of the things I have heard, that Travis is responsible because he should have, handled the things properly. You know what I mean? Like, have better security, like, actually make sure you have a certain capacity of people in there. It's like if you're singing to a crowd, you have to obviously be looking at the crowd to see that certain people may be struggling. And, it's not always people in the front row that you're going to see. Sometimes you'll be able to see people in the back. So, I don't know, like... Yeah. It's very a controversial topic right now, too. Yeah. Because I see a lot of people saying, like, Travis Scott, everybody's just trying to cancel Travis Scott. And then other people are saying, nah, if you still support Travis Scott, you need to go. And it's like...
Yeah, I've seen that too.
It's like the Trump versus Biden thing all over again.
I do blame Travis Scott for what happened at Astroworld. Not 100%. I blame him and his team, whoever was in charge of putting that festival together. But he has some percentage in that.
For sure.
And the fact that there's a file suit against Drake too.
Against Drake?
Drake was there.
He was?
To perform, what's that song they have together?
They have a song together? Astroworld?
What's the name of that song?
Sicko World? Sicko World. People, Travis Scott fans are canceling me right now.
I don't know the name of the song, but it's a good song.
I'm trying to think. I'm here trying to figure out these colors that Bob Ross is using. I can't see, Bobby.
I forgot the name of the song, but they have a song together. And I guess that's what they perform.
It's Sicko Mode. Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode, yeah.
That's not even how the song goes. Bobby, you're gonna have to slow your roll. Okay, he has brown paint. He has black paint. Different shades of blue. Okay, let me add the brown in here and then we can start painting. But
yeah, that was crazy, man.
That was real cray cray.
I've been to concerts myself where it's like standing up. I've never been to a mosh pit concert. But like I've been in concerts where it was standing up and I was really packed. And I did have a hard time breathing. Not to that extent that I had to like leave the concert, but luckily I'm tall and I was able to tippy toe to like get some fresh air. But
is that the garage?
That's the boiler.
Okay.
So like it's common because I've been to concert where people pass out, but it's definitely not common for people to not make it back home.
Yeah, like I've never heard of someone dying during a concert unless it was Ariana Grande. She had a terrorist attack at her concert and people died. That's different. That was completely out of control. Like she, almost was attacked also. She has freaking trauma from that.
Yeah, that's scary.
And she literally has PTSD. Like she showed the scans of her brain that show like someone from the army that has PTSD from being in the army and going through wars. Her brain shows like similar like effects or whatever, which is crazy. But yeah, and I actually have a friend. not really a friend, but just someone that I know briefly. That
Which brush should I use?
Use this one, Addie. Here.
Okay, so he yellow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm scared. Guys.
I'm gonna try using this one. Let's see how that works. But he made a video.
You mixing the yellow and the orange?
Yeah, he's being bougie. And you know.
Idea.
Mama.
Oh Jesus, this is one. This is one. Oh my god. So just all over it then?
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys, this is one.
You better make something beautiful, Bobby. That's all I'm saying. But my friend, he made a video about like his views on Astroworld. I can't speak, guys. He made a video about Travis Scott and like the whole thing that happened, and
wait, pause it, because he's going too fast.
Pause it. He's going too fast. No, Fox, he really is though. I like this mixture though with the colors. Am I doing too much, Bobby? Please tell me. But he made a video about it. Maybe use this one. Yeah. I can't get my thoughts together.
He made a video
about his viewpoints on Travis Scott and what happened during the Astroworld weekend thing. And he was so mad, like he was eating grapes and everything, like he was so frustrated that he could barely even say all his thoughts. So I actually invited him to like maybe talk about it on our episode and like the things, like just his viewpoint, just from someone that
he live around here?
No, he's from the city. But just someone that has been to concerts like that and their own experience, because he even said like in his video that he went to a rapper's concert, not Travis Scott specifically, but how he lost his shoe and how he was literally gonna go home without a shoe until like the security was able to find it for him. So then he was like, you know. But so if you're down, I could ask him if he wants to come on. I think he would be down for it too.
I think that'd be dope.
Yeah.
And like we can go to like the psychology of behind it.
Huh?
Like the psychology of like the reason why the people behaved the way they did that day.
Like, I know you may like an artist. Like, I don't want to say too much about it and like save it for the episode if we do it. But like, still, it's just like if you see people hurting, like in the middle of a concert, yeah, it's you don't want to think of it as being a party boomer.
Party pooper?
Party pooper. Party boomer. A pooper is just like, if you see someone getting stomped on, you're just gonna watch.
Would you pick red?
Yeah, he did red at the top. I'm just gonna take some more yellow. You're doing great, sweetie.
I hope so.
I've been waiting for this episode for 2 weeks, guys. Literally, episode 48. I was like, next week we're gonna do the pain and sip. Then episode 49, I was finally like, we're finally gonna do the pain and sip. But she's so careful. You're so funny. But let me play Bobby.
Wait, I'm not even up to the red part.
No, come on, you're fine.
Okay.
Wait, he's not doing it. We're definitely gonna have to skim through some parts and like fast forward it. Okay, so
more orange. You use this orange? This is the orange you use?
No, that was red that he just did.
No, for here.
Oh yeah. All the
Should we show them what we have so far?
Okay.
All right. 1, 2,
the sky that we're making. Ours is a bit more darker than his. I feel like he's so light with it right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna edit this video on your computer, so like I'm gonna show you guys how his looks right now versus what ours looks right now. And if I don't do that, look up the video. But let's see. Okay, he's putting some red in the corner.
Yeah, I'm not up to that, but okay.
He said that's good enough. Listen, Bob Rossi. Let's see. I need to find a harder brush. That one's nice. You're fine with that. The one that I gave you. I like this one. What was I gonna say? So daylight savings, Ariana. What were you saying? You said you were tired or something?
No, I said my memory's bad because I can't remember the last time I saw Friends.
What's about no for real though? Like, I feel like since daylight savings, first of all, is it just me or usually when daylight savings comes, it's more announced that it's coming or that it's happening? I just woke up one day and the clock on my car was different from on my phone, and I thought I was an hour late to work, and I started bugging out. And then I said daylight savings. Maybe that's could be the only reason why the time is different. And I checked my calendar and I said daylight savings, which is.
Yeah, I definitely think it was definitely like people didn't warn. The only reason I knew is my mom told me.
I got an extra hour of sleep though, which I still don't understand daylight savings in general. I will never understand it. From the minute my mom told me about it when I was younger to now, I do not understand for the life of me. By the way, where's the painting from the paint and sip you did in the city? Upstairs in your room?
Yeah, it's not. It's not cute.
I liked it.
Bro, when we were done, the lady that works there, she looked at me and my friend's paintings and she was like, oh, I could tell who was actually drinking. And I'm like,
excuse me?
And I was like, I am not artistic. It was not the alcohol.
No. Now I know what's about. This was an actual paint and sip right now. Ariana played whoop whoop. That's another thing I was gonna say. That just going back to the frickin' daylight savings stuff. It's really messing with my sleep schedule now though. Like, I feel like I should have used it as an opportunity to fix my sleep schedule, and I couldn't because I work 6 days a week.
Wait, what do I do now?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm just trying to like do what he did, but there's no similarity whatsoever right now. And confusion.
Looks like he used like light brush strokes. So this like the red look mad light.
Yeah. Oop, I wet my brush too much. Yeah, like he's not putting that much pressure, but like I put pressure. The concepts. Sorry. You're fine. I didn't think it was gonna be this hard, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I knew it was gonna be hard, but not this hard. What time is it?
What time is it?
8.
Oh, okay.
I'm just expecting Jeremy to walk in the door and be like,
exactly.
okay. I parked in his spot too. So he's gonna be like, yo, Tati, you need to move your car. I'm so serious. That's literally what he's gonna say to me. Wow, I think I did something. Oh, so I went to the Met with my brother on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And I totally forgot it happened. That's what I'm talking about. I'm losing track of time. Can't find out the last time we saw our friends. Don't remember what I did yesterday, besides be alive. And but no, I feel like going to the museum as an adult is completely different as it is when you're a kid going for a school trip. Because like it was like so internally like satisfying for me. I don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying though? Have you felt something like that before? Or not really?
I'm trying to think if I haven't been to a museum that I went as a child, as an adult. Haven't had that experience.
You haven't gone to the Museum of Natural History or anything like that?
I've been there before as a child, but not
as an adult.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I went to the Museum of Natural History March of 2020, right? Literally, it was my last normal day. It was our school trip at my college. And, I went on the trip with my school. And then at the end of that week, we didn't have to go to school for 2 weeks because of COVID.
Yeah.
But that was the first time I went since I was a kid. And I felt so... I wasn't a kid, but I was a freshman in high school the last time I had been. But still, it felt so nice to, like, be there in a way. Because I realized, like, a lot of the pieces in the museum were, like, art pieces. Like, even though they're explaining the Museum of Natural History, they talk more about, like, the earth, the planet, and, like, history. There's a lot of, like, art pieces where they, like how they have the animal displays. The art pieces behind it to show, like, their habitats. Those are, like, painted on the walls and stuff. And it's so cool to me. And so I like that a lot. And then I went again in June for a date. And then I just went to the Met, and the Met I actually enjoyed a lot more, surprisingly. I didn't expect them to have so much art. I had only been to the Met once, and that was my sophomore year of high school. So
did your brother like it?
Yeah, he ended up liking it because he was learning new things, but then he also didn't like how much walking he had to do because he was hungry.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. I need my 3 meals. But, oh my god, thank God my dad gave me his card. He said, there's 300 on here, use it. I said, bet. I got his lunch in the museum. Guess how much? 2 sandwiches,
60.
2 drinks, and a brownie was
60.
You're close. Well, guess again. It's less.
45?
It was 50.
50,
like 52 or something like that. 50. But still, I was like, Diablo. The guy looked at me. I was like, I just put in my dad's card. I wasn't planning to use my dad's card. I was gonna be like, no, I'm taking out my little brother, doing my own thing. But that $50 for just that. And I didn't even like the sandwich either. Yeah.
Oh, come on. I hate food that you pay for and shit don't even taste good.
Yeah, it had no flavor. Even the meat. And then it was just so weird. And then it was just weird. Like, I don't know where I have been. I've been more, like, in and out of places. I've never, like, stayed and lingered around in a certain area for a long time. So being in the museum, where everybody in there is vaccinated, because you can't get in there unless you're vaccinated. That was different, but then we also had to keep our mask on. But then we're sitting together, and it's like, we're all vaccinated individuals. People that aren't vaccinated can't come in here. It was just a weird, like, thought that was coming to my mind. And later on that night, my brother and I went to Shake Shack for some food, and I saw that they had, like, this pole, like, that blocked off the tables in the back. And I had asked the guy, I was like, oh, is there a reason? Like, are we not allowed to eat in the restaurant?
Yeah.
And he said, oh, only vaccinated people can eat in the store. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I saw my brother back there chilling, and he's not vaccinated. But then Victor, he's only 11 years old, so he doesn't have to be right now. But still.
Yeah, the same day you went to the Met, I went to the city. I went to eat with my cousin, like in Chinatown area. And
Chinatown?
it was my first time being asked for my vaccination card to go to somewhere to eat because they don't do that up here.
Yeah, like they asked for my vaccination card, my ID.
Yes, they asked for my ID too. I'm like, yo.
I was like, the government. I'm telling you. Okay, so he blended blue and white. Let me see.
And then there was mad people eating outside, like in the sidewalk where they have like the outside seating. Because there's a lot of restaurants on the street I was on. It was like Grand Street. And I was like, there's people eating outside with their coats on.
Yeah, facts. Like, because I'm so serious. Like, that's the first thought that came to my mind when I saw that, like, people weren't eating in the store. I was like, damn, like, where on this block can me and my brother eat our food?
Yeah.
Because it's brick out.
Yeah.
And then he said vaccine. I was like, calm. But, like, still, you know. Use that blue. Uh-oh, I got yellow in it. But yeah, it was definitely a very different experience because of the museum, but then also like what I just said, the vaccination. Because I've been in the city before, but I haven't eaten in any of the spots. You know what I mean? And even me being on Long Island, they allow seating now in just something as simple as Dunkin' Donuts. But there's no signs that say just for vaccinated people.
And this Wednesday, like in all like elementary schools, public schools, they had students have the option to be vaccinated in the school building.
Oh, get vaccinated at school?
Yeah. And obviously their parents had to sign, and the parents or like guardian had to be there while they were getting vaccinated. And they're giving each student $100 for getting back.
That's another thing. I need my $100. Like, who do I call?
But today I subbed at elementary school, and this kid was telling me how he got vaccinated on Wednesday at the school, and he was like, yeah, and they gave me my $100. I'm like,
$100 bill? Like,
no, I don't know if it's cash or a gift card or whatever it is. But he's like in 5th grade. He's like,
$100. Oh my god. I know he was happy.
Yeah.
I would be happy too. Like, look at me right now. I want the $100. That $100 would hit. Maybe me getting the vaccine wasn't that bad of an idea. I can't speak lately, guys. My classmates actually told me the other day, which I want you to give me your personal opinion about it. They say that my classmate Sam, she said, I feel like Tati doesn't even realize that sometimes when she speaks, her accent comes out, and like it's something she doesn't even notice because, you know, she's not even speaking Spanish, but she has an accent sometimes. And then, and then sometimes I do mutter like Spanish words under my breath, like, but that's me cursing to myself in Spanish. That's different.
Yeah, I know sometimes it comes out. I don't notice it when people tell me. I don't really notice it.
No, I notice when you speak Spanish, obviously, because it's like, okay, Adi. But do you feel like you hear an accent with me when I speak?
No.
Or not really? No? Okay, that's what I thought. I know when I'm hanging out with my friends, having a fun time partying, I oftentimes do get an accent once I'm feeling a bit lit. A bit loose in my bones, and I feel the vibrations. And that's when like I feel like I have an accent. But besides that, I don't know nothing.
Maybe people who say that, people that like you're not around that much. Maybe because I've just gotten used to it. I don't know.
What?
If if you have an accent, I don't notice it.
Mm-hmm. True. Continuing, Bobby.
Oh, is that black?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, is it black? Oh no, that
Oh,
was
no,
the
that was
shadow.
the brush.
Oh, he mixed the blue with the purple. I mean, with the red, so it made like a purple streak. Any color sky that you want. I will, Bobby. Okay. Now we'll just paint, trying to copy him.
And a touch, just a touch of phthalo green. Phthalo blue and phthalo green. And let's put some water down
Let's
here.
just try to do what he's doing to catch up to him.
Go from outside in.
He going way too fast for me.
Outside in. A little bit on the other side. There we go. Just let all these colors just sort of blend together. Don't want to kill all that bright spot right there. It'll go away and leave you. It'll go away and leave you. There.
Chill, Bobby. Like, I'm trying to copy you, but he's just going too fast. Oops. Should have done the light first. Okay, so this is gonna go.
I'm not even gonna say anything. Oh my gosh.
I know, because like I'm trying to be focused, so we don't have like an hour-long episode. We're gonna have to trim it a lot. Do those some moves now, okay? All right.
A time lapse.
Right, yeah. So, alright guys, so we're back after 2 hours, and these are our final results. Ready?
5,
4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think they came up pretty nice. They're not really finished, but
I'm proud of myself. Although Tati did help me with the mountains, because as soon as Bob Ross was doing that, I was like, hell no. But
she dropped everything.
she did the
said no.
mountains and I did the rest, but I'm proud of myself. I'm getting better at painting.
It does look really nice though. Like, it's giving me different kind of vibes. Like, I don't know. Like, I know what this was supposed to be with the video, but like, you could just think of anything you want to think of when it comes to the paintings. Doesn't have to be the exact same thing.
Yeah, and I really like your mountains.
Thank you.
And
I had to
this
wait for them to
reflection
dry.
here, fire, like, is reflecting like the trees from there.
I added some green in there. I was trying to get creative. Some dot. It's kind of nice. But thank you.
But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. You're probably gonna see a lot of time lapse in this because
For the people watching us on YouTube.
Yes.
For those that are actually listening for the podcast, we apologize. You'll hear some classical elevator music.
that's it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed watching and made it to the end to see our beautiful paintings. It definitely was a self-care night for us. And celebrating with sparkling juice,
Bob Ross, and it definitely gave us a lot of time to think and just not even like about certain things, but there was points while we were painting where we were just quiet. not even talking to each other. That's why we started doing the time lapse. But what were you saying about more life?
Oh yeah, cheers to more life, more blessings, more money.
This is
Cheers.
Ariana's favorite go-to. To 50 episodes. And what I just realized was that now that we're at 50 episodes, only 10 more episodes until we're done with season 3. So, woo! I'm kind of hyped, but I'm also kind of sad. We always get sentimental and sensitive when it comes to the last episode of the season. So, yeah, guys, we hope that you guys enjoyed this week's video, this week's podcast episode, whatever. We'll see you guys next week with our Travis Scott episode. So,
oh yeah,
stay tuned for that one. You need to leave. Go. Cut it. Peace.
Okay, pause it. Stop
You
the
didn't
video.
say peace.
Oh, wait. Peace.
Peace.